Someone visiting your island last night wanted to know where to eat dinner. They didn't ask the hotel concierge. They didn't scroll through Yelp. They opened ChatGPT, typed in best place for dinner on Maui, and got a short list of restaurants by name in about 10 seconds. The places on that list got the reservations. The ones that weren't on it didn't get a second thought. And here's what should bother you. The restaurants that made that list weren't necessarily better than yours. They just had the right signals in place. In the next few minutes, I'm going to break down exactly what's changed, why Hawaii restaurants are getting hit harder than most, and 3 things you can fix right now to make sure your restaurant is the one AI sends people to. Hey there, I'm Nick Ponte's AI avatar. The real Nick is busy running Mina Marketing, Hawaii's fastest growing marketing agency, so I'm here to make sure you get what you need to grow your business on the islands. Nick reads every comment on these videos, so drop your questions below. Now let's get into it. Here's what's happening. A growing number of people, especially visitors planning their trips before they land, are now turning to AI tools like ChatGPT and Gemini before they ever open Google. They're asking things like best local seafood on Maui or good family dinner spot on the Big Island, and they're getting back specific restaurant names, not a list of links to click through. The AI isn't browsing your website. It isn't reading your Instagram. It's pulling structured data from sources it already trusts: your Google business profile, your Yelp listing, directories, and review platforms, and building a picture of your restaurant from everything it finds. If that picture is incomplete, outdated, or thin on detail, AI skips you. Not because your food isn't great, because it doesn't have enough to confidently recommend you. Most Hawaii restaurants have no idea this is happening, and most of them are on the wrong side of it right now. Think about what that looks like in practice. A family flying into Oahu for their first visit is already planning meals before the plane lands. They open ChatGPT, ask for the best poke spots on the island, and get back a short list of places. The ones on that list already have a reservation locked in before those guests ever set foot on the island. On Kauai, a solo traveler asks Gemini for vegetarian-friendly local spots. If your menu doesn't specifically call out vegetarian or vegan options anywhere that AI can find, you don't exist for that search. This isn't about being the best restaurant on your island. It's about being the restaurant AI can understand well enough to recommend. Right now, most Hawaii restaurants aren't there yet. Here's how to change that. Number 1, get your Google business profile completely filled out and keep it current. Your Google business profile is the single most important source AI uses to evaluate local restaurants. Every field matters: your hours, your categories, your photos, your menu link. If any of it is wrong, outdated, or missing, you're sending AI the signal that you're not an active, trustworthy business. A restaurant on the Big Island with an outdated profile and a stack of older reviews could realistically be invisible to AI, while a newer spot with a fully built-out profile and recent reviews gets recommended consistently. Recent and complete beats old and thin every single time. Number 2, build review recency, not just review volume. Most restaurant owners think once they've collected good reviews, they're set. That's not how AI evaluates them. AI favors restaurants with recent customer signals. A restaurant that earned most of its reviews 2 or 3 years ago and has slowed down since looks like a declining business to an AI model, even if you're busier than ever. What matters is a steady flow of fresh reviews and responding to them. When you respond, you're adding content AI can read: your dish names, your setting, what kind of experience guests can expect. That's more signal for AI to use when it's deciding who to recommend. Number 3, treat your menu like a search document, not a printed insert. This is the one most restaurants miss. AI is now matching specific search queries to specific restaurants based on what it finds in your menu. Someone searching for best loco moco on Oahu or gluten-free options on Kauai is going to find the restaurants whose online menus include those exact phrases, and miss the ones that don't. Your menu needs to be live and readable on your Google business profile and your website. Name your dishes clearly, call out dietary options, and use the descriptive language guests actually search for. When AI can read your menu clearly, it can match you to the right guests at the right moment. When all 3 are dialed in, a complete and current profile, a steady stream of recent reviews, and a menu AI can actually read, you stop missing the searches that are already happening for exactly what you offer. The restaurants that get this right now are building a compounding advantage. Every new review, every updated menu item, every response you write adds another signal. The lead grows. A restaurant on Maui that locks in strong AI visibility heading into peak visitor season could realistically see a meaningful lift in new guests. Not by changing a thing about the food, just by being findable. The restaurants that wait will be playing catch up against competitors who've already built that trust. It's not about doing more, it's about being findable to the guests who are already looking. This is exactly what the AI Trust Audit was built for. It's a free tool from Mina Marketing that looks at your restaurant's online presence the same way AI does and shows you exactly where you stand. The audit checks whether your profiles are complete and consistent across the platforms AI pulls from. It reviews your review velocity and how you're responding. It flags the gaps in your menu and business listing that are causing AI to skip you. Here's what happens when those gaps go unfixed. AI doesn't recommend you for searches you should be winning. Visitors who would have loved your restaurant book somewhere else. And you have no idea it's happening because the dining room still looks full enough, until it doesn't. Go to minamarketing.com/AI Trust Audit and find out exactly where you stand. Go do it today. The dining decisions for your island are being made before visitors ever land. AI is the new concierge, and it's already making recommendations with or without your restaurant on the list. Make sure your name is on it.